It may be surprising for some to learn that soybeans are Virginia's top agricultural export. Researchers at Virginia Tech are studying soybeans for new ways to make growing them more profitable for farmers while still providing a great source of nutrition for consumers everywhere. Dr. Carrie Ortel is an agronomist at Virginia Tech's Tidewater Agricultural Research and Extension Center in Suffolk and is studying the many applications of soybeans.
When we think of soybeans, some of us may think of tofu or edible soybeans, but that's just a small proportion of Virginia soybeans that are grown. We're growing soybeans for animal feed primarily, but we're also growing soybeans for industrial uses. So we have tires made out of soybeans. We have roofing shingles made out of soybeans.
There's also soy foam, a new tool being developed for firefighters that could be used instead of the chemical-based foams that are common in firefighting today.
That's a soybean product that we're really excited about seeing on the market.
Virginia Tech's soybean agronomy program exists to help the Commonwealth soybean farmers grow more successful crops. Last year, program participants identified 4 top research priorities: official variety testing for full season and double crop soybean systems, planting recommendations for full season soybean production, improving the in-season diagnostic tools for potassium deficiencies, and other major yield-limiting challenges identified by Virginia stakeholders. Dr. Ortel's research includes studying how to avoid potassium deficiencies in soybean plants.
Potassium is one of the macronutrients needed for soybean production and soybean health, so it's highly important for water regulation. So when we have drought stress or disease stress, having enough potassium and all other nutrients is going to help your soybean crop really thrive in those conditions, and it's going to give it that boost. So when we're potassium deficient, a lot of times we're going to have worse drought stress and more disease pressure because of that deficiency.
Dr. Ortel says one of her team's goals is to improve their ability to diagnose potassium deficiencies during the growing season so that farmers can apply a potassium fertilizer before the growing season comes to an end. An increasingly popular way to apply that fertilizer is with drones.
Aerial spray drone technology is gaining a lot of momentum, and growers have a lot of interest in knowing more about these technologies and how they can get training and how they can use, especially the row crop growers like who are growing soybean, corn, and cotton.
Singh recently presented drone applications for farmers at the Tidewater AREC and gave a demonstration of a targeted spray in a crop field. Drones have been used in agriculture for decades, but recent years have seen striking improvements in battery life, making them a practical tool for many soybean farmers.
We have hybrid drones. Hybrid drones means we can use it on the gasoline plus battery. So they can run for hours and hours. Even with the battery operated drone, and if you think like these are limited in terms of the power and in terms of covering the whole acreages, we can use these drones to spray 30 acres in 1 hour.
Weeds are a common enemy to soybean farmers. Dr. Singh's students are using photography and artificial intelligence technology to take on the age-old problem of weeds.
My students, they built an app where you can upload the imagery and they can, the system can identify those weeds.
Compared with traditional farm equipment, Dr. Singh says drones have been shown to do a better job in taking out weeds that are mature. Not only are the results better, but drones use less of the herbicides that treat weeds with greater precision than traditional methods, allowing for targeted spraying only where needed and reducing costs for farmers.
At a very late stage, or when the weeds are 1 feet tall or 1.5 feet tall, normally we see less than 80% control with the tractor sprayers. However, with drones, they are still providing us a great control.
The latest research into growing the best soybeans was on display at this year's Virginia Ag Expo at Brook Farms in Orange County. Soybeans are only one of the many crops grown on the land. The annual event is partly run by the Virginia Soybean Association. This year's soybean crop is looking good to many farmers, and they're looking forward to harvest in the months ahead.
Soybean farmers in Virginia, they are doing an excellent job. They are growing a great crop so far across the state this year. We've got a really good crop growing. We've had good weather conditions. My hope is that they are able to take some of the information and data from these trials and take that back to their farm to make the best educated decisions about planting dates, about variety selection, nutrient management, those types of decisions that they're faced with every day. Give them some unbiased data to help them with those decision-making processes.
In Suffolk, Virginia, I'm Burke Moeller for Real Virginia.